Lifing Podcast. That's enough. We got of course you are hosted by nobody else than your favorite fat freckle man, your favorite coach's favorite coach, the big dog himself. Woo!
Yeah, that intro still gets me.
Hey, listen, man. I
The intro
crafted
of all
it.
intros.
Crafted
Him.
it. But speaking of coaches, even though I'm your favorite coach's favorite coach, I got a couple of my favorite coaches with me here tonight. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I mean, part of my coaching tree. Like I'm proud to actually say that both of these brothers is part of my coaching tree. You know what I mean? I get to actually have that on my record. I get to have that stamp. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, neither one of these guys are strangers to the pod, for sure. You know, the one guy, you know, strangers to the pod. He been rocking since Two Kings 215 was on YouTube. We got Coach Reggie in the building. Give it up for him.
What's up? What's up?
And of course, we got my other homie, man. We got Coach Jawan in the building. So welcome him to the pod for the second time.
What's good? What's really, really good? Stop, bro.
His lovely daughter is joining us for the podcast, so you know, make sure y'all show her some love too.
And we got the mini mamas.
Because you know what I'm saying, we all dads here, so we all dads here, so you know what I mean.
Yep.
We understand how it go. We understand how it go. But so I brought these brothers here tonight to do the sports episode, the very first sports volume, the very first sports edition of 2026. Give it up for the very first sports episode of 2026, season 5 of
Let's
Life.
go.
So, you know, I started off with my bros, man. Like, you know, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about local hoops. We're going to talk about the grassroots scene altogether. Jeff
Yeah.
T, you know, even NBA players are talking about like Jeff T, David West, Kendrick Perkins, and Richard Jefferson had a very passionate back and forth on their podcast about it as well. Because at the end of the day, like whether you care about sports or not, you know, we all care about young people. You know what I'm saying? We all recognize that one way or another, young people, you know, as the song says, the children are the future. So young people kind of shape the way that things are going to go. You know what I'm saying? Once we get to the point where we either and out the way. So we want the best for them because we're going to still have to live in their world. You know what I'm saying? Um, so for those of us who are mentors, coaches, leaders, you know, trainers, whatever it is where we're dealing with athletes, it matters a lot that the
Mm-hmm.
game is left in the right hands, and that these kids get the right guidance. So while some of y'all may not be the biggest sports fans or whatever and what have you, tune in because it's important because your kid 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10 you're going to have a kid that plays a sport, whether it's your kid, your cousin, your nephew, somebody, and y'all kind of need to be aware of the things that's going on these days. The game done changed. Game
Morph.
done changed,
It's
and we
morphed.
speaking on hoops for the most part particularly, because listen, some people say it's in heaven, but a lot of people say it's in hell. So starting off, we'll start at the local scene, and all of us is, you know, initially from Philly. You know me, Philly by way of Texas, but nonetheless, you know, everybody spent a lot.
Right.
I mean, like all my basketball is from Philly, as far as you know, playing and coaching. Um, so we'll start there. The basketball scene in Philly, fellas. Who wants to start first?
Trash. Trash.
I'll be trying to give it a little pass, but it's like the shit go from bad to worse. Like
Mm,
it's
Listen,
like
it's bad. Like, and it's a lot of coaches out here who I'm friends with, and I respect what they do as coaches. Like, it's some good teams out here, some good programs out here. But then it's something you just be looking at and you like why y'all really even doing this?
Mm.
And I gotta realize, a lot of them, it's a check. Y'all don't
I
care if these
mean,
kids learn the game.
Oh,
Like the game is to be taught. Like,
right.
so I'm not
but y'all
going.
selling the game.
I'm not going to say who said this, but this is something that was said by somebody that is respected in Philadelphia basketball,
Okay.
and it was said to me, and I couldn't believe that it was said, but it's actually the truth, and it sucks that it's like this, but it's the truth. He said, "Bad basketball sells,"
Wow.
Yup. Yup. I agree with that statement.
and the fact that bad basketball sells is kind of sad.
Very
Like
much
Break
so.
that down.
it's
Break that
kind
down
of
for folks who might not catch that.
sad. Like so, the reality is that there are more bad basketball players than there are good basketball
Very
players.
true.
That's a fact.
Very true.
And and there are more people that's trying to get over in that bad basketball space than there are good people trying to get over it, or not even trying to get over, but trying to be in a good space with good basketball.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
when you got a bunch of bad basketball going on, and you don't know the difference, and your kid telling you, "I want to play for such and such, I want to play for such and such and such and such," what you gonna say? You don't know. You don't know that such and such and such don't know what he doing. You just know
Especially
that
Right.
but got a
you
good
you just
got a
you
popular name. I don't even
you
want to say
just
good reputation, but a popular name.
just got a name and a YouTube and an
And then
Yup.
YouTube.
Instagram, and he might
A
have and he
YouTube
might
and
have
Instagram is key.
and he might have trained somebody, but not really trained them. Just got them in the gym,
Yeah.
and they making it look good.
Yeah.
Not putting
And
the
can
work in, like just
no no no
show.
no no. Just they got him in a t-shirt, they got him in the
Hmm.
gym, and they got some footage, and
Yup.
that's his people, and it's all love, and we trying to eat.
Mm.
Versus I'm waking up every day 5 o'clock in the morning, taking your bum ass to the gym since you was 11.
Hmm.
It ain't a whole bunch of that. It ain't a whole bunch of that, but
It ain't a
it's
whole
also
bunch of.
it ain't a whole bunch of that, but it's a lot of people that's trying to navigate this space that just don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
They just don't know. And in our Cobbs Creek days, I used to hate parents that would liken our program to shoe programs because
Hmm.
it's like you
Mm.
can't get that over here.
Right.
You don't want to pay for that, and we're not doing that.
We
Facts.
not doing it.
You don't want what comes with that.
Right.
But parents and certain people don't understand that you're not gonna like it when I gotta play this kid and your kid's not that kid.
You not gonna like it when kid that's carrying this program right now got to play, and your kid got to sit here because we got to keep winning. And I can't put your kid on the floor because he's a liability.
It don't matter that you paid like
You
everybody
you
Right.
else
you
did.
pay you paid your money. You paid your money, and your kid about to look really good in his uniform sitting on his bench.
Absolutely.
He gonna look good in that
Them
uniform.
warm-ups look great on him.
But you don't want to hear that because you've been paying for little Tyshawn to go work out with so and so,
Mhm.
and you done bought him a new three pairs of sneaks. You done paid for these trips. You done paid for the Ubers and the Chipotle, and you like, no, nigga, what's up with my like? It's got to be some return on this investment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here come Coach Nari, Coach Red, and Coach Wild telling you your sons are not that good.
He's not getting on the floor.
Your son has a better opportunity and a better chance of getting a scholarship from an academic standpoint than it does from a dribbling and shooting and playing defense standpoint.
Oh my
And
God.
then
Let
they
me
go
You ain't
to
pause
the
right there.
transfer portal. And then
Let
they
me
go into
pause.
the transfer portal.
Let me pause
And then
right
they go to
there.
the transfer portal.
Let me pause right there. What Coach Juan just said. What Coach Juan just said. Yo, When you have coaches like us that's gonna literally be honest with you, parents,
I ain't sugarcoat nothing.
take it
Nothing.
as love. Okay, take the love that
No,
we're giving you. It's not pause, but it's not what y'all
they
want to hear.
they run to the transfer
It's
portal.
it's love because we not trying to see that kid be messed up later on down the line because as Coach Red said, you just allow them to go to the transfer portal and they go somewhere else and be asked, or even worse, they go somewhere else and they get exposed. Like that coach said, "Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna play you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna play
yeah.
you. I already got the brand. It don't matter whether I win or not. So I'm gonna play you. You want some minutes? I got some minutes for you. And you out there getting totally embarrassed. You're out there getting destroyed, out
You know
coached
what?
Barbecue
You know what
chicken.
sucks? You know
when
what?
you
You know
could
what
be
sucks?
literally doing. And we're not dream killers by no means, right? But reality is reality, and we've seen some kids in all of our different coaching stages, and even when we've coached together, we've seen some kids who
Yes,
literally don't have it, won't
never had it.
get like you said, coach, never had it.
Never had
What
it.
the Vogue say? Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Listen, I've seen some kids who did have it. It turned into something.
Yeah, it's a difference though.
Yeah, like you know ones who put the real work in. Like,
It's a difference though. I've seen kids who were very, 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 very mid or not that good, but as you said, work ethic, desire,
mhm.
love for the game. We can even see when y'all kids don't love the game.
I can tell when you don't like the game.
We right. You don't even like it. You don't
I
want to
can
be
tell
here.
when I can tell when you
we
rather be
don't
playing your
get.
PS5. I can tell.
Yes,
I can
you
tell.
rather be playing 2K.
You
I
rather
can
make
tell
paper
you
planes.
you worried about your my player versus your actual player.
Right.
I can tell. I can tell.
I know that. Yeah,
I can tell.
I mean.
So you know what's as a post grad and prep school coach, right? The hardest part of my job is not coaching basketball. It's not training. The hardest part of my basketball life as a coach on that level is look at people in their face and telling them you're not a Division I basketball player.
Mm.
No matter what they told you in 10th grade, 11th grade, whatever they told you last year. Okay. It don't matter. You are who recruits you.
Hmm.
Yep.
If they not recruiting you, that's not who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like
Right.
it's nothing wrong with just being a
It's some
D3 kid. It's nothing wrong
right.
with
It's
being a
some good
JUCO
D3
kid.
kids.
Nice D3 players.
It's okay.
Right.
Like, but we got this false narrative in Philadelphia where you gotta be D1.
Yeah.
You gotta get an NIL.
And there needs to change.
You gotta play EYBL. You gotta play on a circuit. You have to. Oh my God, if you're not playing on the circuit, you're wasting your time. Who said? Why is that a thing? Why is that the reality of the situation? I don't understand.
And when I want
Because
to
Right.
something you said earlier too, real quick, if you could explain for the folks.
what
You
is it?
said because y'all said we've all spoke on the hustlers. That's what we get about the pranksters and the hustlers out there taking this money and not making these kids better. We said it's not a lot of people out there actually teaching, building with the kids. Why do y'all think that is though? Why y'all think
Because
it's
it's
because of that?
because it's so I don't want to ruffle too many feathers, but this is the facts. It's too many single moms
Mm,
with little boys and little girls
Mhm.
mm,
who have this preconceived notion that little Kashima is going to the WNBA
mm,
and little Rashid is going to be a Division I basketball player and get an NIL and
It
play
put-
on. And he's going to before he goes to college, he's going to play in overtime elite, and then he's going to go to a Division I basketball school, and that's what he's going to do. And the reality is, no, that's not how this shit works. Stop. That's not how this shit works. No, that's not how this shit works. Unfortunately,
Everybody not D1. Everybody not
can't
D1.
be, can't be.
like
I tell kids all the time, like, every level you go, like you might have been the man in middle school, right? You get to high school, and most of the people you play against was the man just like you in middle school. And then when you get to high school, all right, you might still be the man. Your game didn't get that much better, but it got better enough to where you can control something. When you get to college, everybody was the man in high school.
That's a fact.
And I don't care what level you play on, everybody's the man. Because you're going to be the JUCO boy who's the man, but he didn't have the grades, so he had JUCO playing. And he averaged 30 to 40 a game at his high school.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he mad because he said to himself, I averaged
Why am
40
I
last
here?
year, and
Right.
I'm here.
And I'm here. So he's even more mad now. So now his game gonna go even farther because now it's like I gotta do even more to get to where I already supposed to be at in my mind. But we get the
He's
kids
not.
here. Oh, I got a couple looks. I'm good. No, like you still gotta work. The work don't stop.
It actually gets harder the higher you go.
Basketball is a craft, like Cole always said. Basketball is a craft. Kyrie say it's an art form. You gotta work at those things. You gotta constantly work at it. Iron sharp iron, as the old heads like to tell me all the time. So if that's the case, you gotta get where the iron really gonna sharpen you. You gotta find a coach that's gonna teach you the game. Again,
You
my
know,
biggest issue with the pub, and I say it all the time, is everybody ain't a coach. Some niggas is just a music teacher collecting a check. It ain't real coaches, and it ain't that many real coaches in the pub. And I wish they would change that. I wish they would change that. Well, it's the rule. Like, long as you work in the building and you want the
yeah,
job, you can get it.
you can get the job. Facts, facts.
Like, long as, like, if you're at a trust school, they bring coaches in.
Mhm.
But if you at the pub, if I'm the music teacher and I've been there longer than you, but you the math teacher and you know basketball, but I've been there longer and I want that check, oh, it's my job. You can't take it from me.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much head coaches make in the public league?
Talk about it.
They make a nice penny.
You know how much they make?
They make it.
They make
I ain't gonna
about
put their
30
business out there, but
They make about
make a
30,000 a
nice.
year as a head coach. I'll put it out there.
I wasn't going.
They make about $30,000 a year as a head coach in the public league. About 30, about 29.
That's it is who they check. That's not that. That's a separate check.
That's a whole
Yeah.
completely separate check on top of your salary.
That's an add-on to they whatever they make as a
So whatever
teacher.
you're making. Yeah.
That's an add-on.
Yeah.
So it's almost like
So if I'm the math teacher, I know this, and I don't really gotta know the game. I just gotta know what basketball look like. Oh, I'm taking a job.
you don't even gotta know
And I
what they
could
look
go.
like.
I could go pull somebody I know off the street. Like I could go pull one of my homies. Yo, be a voluntary assistant for me. I'll throw you a couple dollars out my check. I seen that. I experienced that. I experienced that also. My first public league coaching assistant job, that's what it was. It was Rez. Listen, I don't really coach basketball, but I need some help. I heard you a good coach. I'm gonna throw you a couple dollars. I'm gonna get credit for all the wins, but you coach the game and practice. Oh, all right.
So
I don't know no better. I just want to coach.
So you know what? You know what turned me off from the public league? When I coached at Paul Robeson and the athletic director pulled me into the office.
That's what we
Say-
on now. Youth sports. Go ahead.
Youth
My bad.
sport. So when I coached at Paul Robeson and the athletic director pulled me into the office and said, Jawan, you know, your background check came back and the principal is telling us that you can't coach because of your criminal history from at that time was 15 years ago. And I'm like, really? All this coaching I done done, all this mental health work I done done, and you don't want me to coach these kids? You don't want me to mentor these kids? That in and of itself gave me a perspective of this is not about the kids. This is about who can we get in here for free? Who can we get in here for something small so that we don't gotta get his whole checkup?
Damn.
And
It be like that.
it wasn't on my man Powell because Powell fought for me. It wasn't on him. It was actually on the principal because the principal looked at me and didn't see the worth of me being in the building.
Right.
Right.
Regardless of the fact that I had already coached 75% of the team, regardless of that, he didn't see the value in it. Regardless of what I went on and did after that, in that space, I was regarded as an afterthought. And that turned me off from wanting to coach in a public league at all.
Mm. That's
Don't get
understandable.
me don't get me started on the bullshit JV shit. That shit is just a waste of fucking life.
Damn.
Like JV is the biggest, and I'm a product of JV at West Philly High, 1999. I was a speed boy first. That's the way I like to put it. But what it is now versus where it was is night and day. The
Listen, JV programs don't even really exist in the pub no more.
You know how sad that is.
That is sad.
Like most varsity teams don't have a JV team.
Damn.
That's sad. You know, when I was in ninth grade, right, we went to go play Gratz. Gratz had
Mhm.
varsity 1 and varsity 2. You know what varsity 2 was? The JV guys that sat on the bench for
For
the varsity
varsity.
team.
Right.
And when we
Yep.
walked to the gym and saw that were they were on varsity, but they played JV, and I'm like, how? Like, because
Right.
we don't just varsity, we just JV at West Philly High. It's two
Right.
totally separate things. But over there is you're not JV, you're varsity too.
Yep.
That's nasty.
But that's basketball programs. Again, that goes back to our statement of difference between a team and a program.
The program.
Off
Yeah.
member conversation.
Yeah.
You know,
People
there's
people
teams and there's programs.
listen, I'm gonna be as bluntly honest as I can be as far as that goes. People don't really want to be a part of a basketball program. And certain things that
Nope.
come with being a part of a program that people don't want to be a part of. They just want to say they're part of the program. You can't you can't be you can't be a part of my program if you don't want to do the things that's necessary to push the program forward. And you know, I have a friend that's a Division 3, a high level Division 3 basketball coach. And at the time, he was a D2 basketball coach, a head coach in the D2 level. He said, "Why not? I don't recruit Philadelphia.
Hmm.
I've talked to a lot of coaches who say that too.
How you don't recruit Philadelphia? Yeah, well, we get them on campus and they not good citizens.
Yeah.
So that means you're not recruiting the whole city. Yeah, well, I don't want nobody from Philly, bro.
Damn.
Nobody, not one. I'm good. I'd rather go take a kid from
Yeah, I've heard
Sickler,
that
New Jersey.
statement before too.
He said I would rather go take a kid from New Jersey, from a two-parent household, right? Two-parent household that's okay at basketball, but I ain't worried about him on campus.
Yeah. That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
That's real. That's sad, but that's real.
Mhm.
That's the reality of where we at. People don't. If you ask the average person, the last time somebody went Division 1 from Philadelphia, right? That did not go to Emotep
Hmm.
in the public league, they can't tell you.
Listen, I had to just think about it. I had to go, that's a good question. I don't got an answer for you on that one. And I normally got an answer. I can't think of nobody.
I got two. Nordine Lindsay,
Who? Okay.
Nordine Lindsay, Rashid Jordan.
That
If
didn't
you
go. I went D1.
from the public league,
So from the pub though, not from Catholic
Pub.
League,
not from the Catholic
Yeah,
League,
yeah,
not
yeah,
from
not
the
from
yeah,
F
yeah.
the.
League,
Definitely from the pub.
not from the
Oh, I'm
Friends
sorry, I
League.
forgot one. I forgot one. Samir Dowdy
Yeah, that's who was on the top.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and Big Mike don't count. He went to Phelps.
Okay.
yeah. Mike, what the fucks?
Name somebody else. It ain't nobody else.
Okay, ain't nobody else.
Ain't nobody else. That's sad.
Didn't go D1. So it
That's
yeah,
Who?
for Rats I was thinking of, but yeah, he didn't go D1.
that's
It ain't gonna.
sad.
All this
It's sad.
basketball talent in this city. It's a lot of basketball talent in this city. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's always
It's
been.
a lot.
Always been.
Oh,
It
here we
look
go.
it looks like it's a lot of basketball talent in the city. It looks like it. It really does look like it. But if we break it down from this aspect, it's really this much basketball talent in the city. One, do you, as a high school basketball player, have what it takes to one, go to class every day? Two, go to practice every day.
Like, yes.
Three, study every day. Four, go to study hall every day. Five, eat right. Six, sleep right. Seven, cut all the other extracurricular bullshit out. Do you have what it takes to do that?
Well, I would posit that we have the talent, but what we've lacked for a
That's a
long
part.
time
That's a part of the
is
talent.
I can't say that because the talent is what you could do on the court. But I would say
Talent.
that's why we don't
What you
have a lot of top.
but what you produce on the court, right? All of that is intertwined in what you produce on the court.
Oh no,
No.
all that does contribute. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Because to a certain extent,
Yeah,
that
yeah, I agree with
whether or
that.
not you could get on the court. But you know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, even back in our days of being in high school, you know, there was talent that didn't have discipline, that didn't have structure. So,
Right.
you know, I want to make sure we keep
Now,
that
it,
line separated
but
between
but the
talent
difference
and
between
the
but
discipline.
the difference
And a
now
lot of
is
coaches carried players back then. That's the
for
difference.
sure, for sure. But the difference now is as a Division 1 head coach, I can't give you 500,000
Absolutely not. Yeah.
to come
NIL
fuck this money
definitely
up.
changed. The NIL definitely changed that.
I can't. If you go to VCU, you get 250,000 as soon as you sign on the dot. Let me say that again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. You
Say
go
it
to
again.
VC, you go to VCU, you get 250,000 as soon as you sign on the dotted line. We talking about Virginia Commonwealth
Commonwealth
University.
University. That's not even a high D1. That's a mid
You get
major, low.
250 as soon as you sign on the dotted line.
I don't even remember players who came out of there since
And
Eric Maynard.
and the coach is from Philly.
Facts.
And he's a
Yep.
good guy. He's a great guy.
Absolutely.
Great,
Guy.
great guy.
Absolutely.
I love Phil.
Absolutely.
But guess what? If Phil take one of these little niggas that ain't ready for that shit, he will lose his
He
fucking
ain't
job.
lying.
He's gonna lose his job. Since we now
It's
in the
sad that
college
the
conversation,
it's sad that even in the city that has 5 major college basketball teams,
hmm
they barely recruit in this city.
yeah,
Stop. They can't. They can't. They can't. Who they gonna take?
Like that's
they can't.
Who they
that's
gonna
the
take?
sad part. Like
LaSalle, they can take RJ. They can take
Right,
RJ.
mhm.
right.
Who else can LaSalle take? Who else can LaSalle take?
It ain't too many kids that they can take. Like it's it's rare. Like and it's sad because if you compare the boy side to the girl side, it's like so much more better, more disciplined, better player. They're not more talented, but they understand the game and get work the game the right way on that side.
Well, that's always been a thing, right? Where women's basketball looks more structured than men's basketball.
The environment is
It's way more
controlled more.
structured.
Because there we go. That's the one thing I was going to mention
Yeah, that's
is
It's
that
a
the
it's,
structured.
environment is
that's
controlled way more, but
It's a
also
different
it's
environment.
the nature of the game, right? It's the very nature of the game. Women's basketball, by and large, is not dominated by sheer athleticism. Like
Not at
you
all.
can't
no.
just run fast, be tall, jump high in the women's game. You actually have
You
to
know,
have skill. You actually
you got
have
to
to
got to have some skill.
have some kind of technical, level of aptitude
And the
to
game
be
is
able
played
You
differently.
got to have an IQ.
The
You got
game
to
is
have an
played
you gotta
IQ.
have an IQ
completely
to be
different.
good. Yeah, you gotta have an IQ to be good
You got
in
to have
women's basketball.
IQ.
If
Whereas
you
in, like
can't
I said,
think, you
Because
can't play women's basketball.
that's why I
You
wanted to
can't.
separate the talent thing. Because in men's basketball, for most of the situation, middle school and even to a degree, depending on how much talent you have, high school, all you have to be is talented, or
right,
be talented and physically gifted.
So in 2026, being talented is not enough.
It's really not though.
In
It's really
2026, you can be talented and that not open the door for you.
absolutely.
yep,
So
yep,
being talented in 2026 is like a gift and a curse because your talent can get you to the door, but your talent can't open the door for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah.
as a coach, even as a coach,
Coach, yeah.
you could be a talented basketball coach and the door never open for you.
that's a fact.
You can. I've had people tell me how talented I am as a coach,
And then
and
went
I've
off.
had but I've so people don't know because I don't broadcast it, but I've turned down multiple college coaching jobs for varying reasons,
Hmm.
and it had nothing to do with not being able to take the job. Maybe two of those jobs I wasn't able to take because of personal reasons, but I've just decided that personally, if the situation is not conducive to my family, then I can't take the job. But I've I've seen it where assistant coaches and associate head coaches, which is probably the first and second coach on the bench, they're supremely more talented than the head coach.
Right.
They
But
know
they
they
always say what makes a good head coach is his assistants.
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. So, I'm looking at programs that are floundering, especially in the public league, and I'm saying to myself, it ain't just the head coaches, it's the
Right.
assistant coaches. Y'all don't have a clue. But
Mm-hmm.
but you'll look at somebody like me who I coached for years with no assistant, maybe one assistant, and I know for a fact you could put me in a public league championship game tomorrow with some of these rosters, and I'm gonna win. I know I'm gonna win.
Yeah,
But
I'm out coaching a lot of these dudes.
I'm gonna coach you. I'm gonna coach the game, not how you dictate it, but I'm gonna coach the game how I know the game is supposed to be played.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. It's too much of, oh, just give him the ball and get out his way.
Yep. Yep.
What I say, half of these kids ain't never ran a motion, they never ran floppy, they never ran horns, they've
Flags.
never run an actual set. And they
Yep.
get to these next levels, and a coach go to ask them about a set, and the first thing they look at is like, we'll run five out, oh, we'll run four flat. Oh, that's all I ran in high school, coach.
So I'm gonna tell you the saddest thing in the world to me. I had a kid 2 years ago come to me who was a he was a hell of a basketball player. but he did not grasp the thought process behind everybody touching the ball before he shot it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to sit him down in practice, and I had to let everybody tell him their accolades so he will understand that you're not the only person that can put the ball in the hole, bro. Everybody can put the ball in the hole, but when we go to West Town in the West Town tournament, they're going to look at you and say, "Oh, you don't want to pass. We about to jump trap the fuck out of you and wait for you to sail the ball over the top, and it's going
Mm-hmm.
to get picked off,
Yep.
and it's going to be a pass to a dunk
Yep.
because you don't want to play with the other four people in the court. Now you mad because I'm sitting you down because I know
I gotta
you
sit you
don't want
down.
to play with them.
Yeah.
I gotta sit you down. I can't leave you on the floor. You're the liability now.
But it's too much. It's too much. Clear it out. Clear it out. Everybody, go over there. Go to the corner. That kills me.
What
Listen,
Cove say? What Brown say Cove used to do? Get over there.
Get the hell out the way.
Get the hell out
so
the way.
I gotta tell y'all this funny. This I gotta tell y'all this one time, real quick. So I had a play. I had a play in my offense that was just a clear up because I had Rajon on my team.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I used to tell Rajon, for what they doing, open the floor up, go to work. I used to say
Right.
eat. If I say eat, that means take your asses to them four corners, get the fuck out his way.
Mm-hmm.
But I started noticing that he would call that shit when I didn't tell him to.
Right.
I come down and be like, yo, run open. And he like, no,
Right. I'm gonna go
no,
eat.
I'm about to go
Everybody clear
eat.
out.
Go ahead.
And I'm like, no, bro, you make it people don't want to play with you.
Right.
They don't want to scar. Even scar. I could clear that shot for scar all day. But that's not highlighting who you are as a basketball player.
Right.
That's just not it's just not good basketball.
Mm. It's not good
But
basketball.
but 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 we live in a microwave society and all people want to see is guys cook. And
Yeah.
it's like it don't work like that in good
I hate the fact
basketball.
when they pass the ball. I hate the fact when they pass the ball and they stand in the same spot and
Staying right
start
there.
clapping. Start clapping.
Staying right there.
Yeah. What?
Yo, the hardest thing in the world, the hardest thing in the world for me as a coach is for you to pass the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for you to don't even look the other way. Just
Right.
stand, pass the ball, and look at the person you pass the ball to, right? And stand there and expect for the ball to come back to you.
Yep.
It's the back it. Back. Why? Why you ain't
So
cut?
there's
Go
nothing
set
else
the
going on
screen.
the other side of the floor. Nothing. This is you
Nothing.
Nothing.
and the
Him.
person you pass the ball to, and you like,
Yep. Then if it's somebody that's strong, like if it's one of them kids that's ball dominant and everybody on the team know it, they right back.
Right back. And even worse, you'll see them swing that ball right back. And since they already know what's finna happen, nobody's cutting. Nobody's going to do any off ball screens. They're just going to go ahead and fade out. I'm like, all right.
that's that is so crazy because you know what I realized? These kids these kids do watch good basketball. They do. They watch good basketball.
But they
They
don't know
do.
how to see it
But they have no idea what they're looking at.
Watch.
They
Yeah,
just
at
they're
see the
all.
watching.
they see the end result.
At all.
Oh, they look at the box score. He put up 40, not realizing he got 40. He got 6 assists. He got
I
eight
had this
rebounds.
I was having a conversation in my barbershop about, you know, everybody watches Sports Center.
Yeah.
Sports Center is like Sports Center, right?
Right.
Sports Center. ESPN
Right.
Sports Center. Yeah.
But y'all have never sat down and watched a game clip by clip by
The
clip
game.
by
Yeah.
clip by clip by clip by clip,
Yep.
Mm-mm.
trying to see what pass initiates the offense.
Yep.
What down screen initiates the offense?
Down screen.
What's
What
that?
what back cut initiated the offense? What
Down
Well,
Iverson
screen.
cut?
let me stop
What
you right
what?
there, pal.
Down screen. We're gonna stop right there. Wait a minute. What's the down screen?
Listen, man. Y'all don't even want to be. Y'all don't want to hear. I gotta tell y'all this. Flip Murray. Flip Murray was coaching at a school like 2 or 3 years ago, right?
Hmm.
And they had a play called DHO.
Mm-hmm.
DHO stands for dribble
Dribble
handoff.
handoff.
Flip is on the sidelines. He says DHO. The point guard has the ball in his hands, looks up and says, "What's that?" I'm coaching against him. I sat down. He got the ball in his hands. He said, "Coach, what's that?" Flip called timeout and lost his damn mind.
You gotta call
The
the immediate
fuck you
timeout.
mean you
You
don't know
gotta
what the?
call a timeout.
Your point guard don't know what DHO is. You gotta call an immediate timeout.
What the?
And
I
I'm
told him,
telling my
boy.
team, what the play is. I just don't know which side it's coming from
Right.
Right.
because I know it's a it's a middle dribble handoff. They're trying to open up the middle of the floor because I had a shot blocker at the time. So
Right.
they're literally just trying to open up the middle of the floor. So I'm telling my team, we just gonna cheat the DHL. We're gonna cheat it. We're gonna let them go through the dribble handoff. Stay your big dumb ass in the middle. And if they get a jump shot out of it, cool. But they ain't getting nothing at the rim.
Hey,
Right?
Right.
So now Flip knows I know the play. So he says, inverted DHL.
they don't know what the hell that is.
I said,
Ain't no
what
way.
does that mean?
Ain't no way. Inverted? Ain't no way. Ain't
So
no way.
so he like, I'm tired of this shit. Motherfuckers don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, yo, I feel your pain, yo. Cause how you don't know if the DHO is coming back to the middle, right? Inverted just means go to the outside.
That's
But
all it means. Flip it.
they
Flip the play.
they not getting it.
You know what's crazy now that I said flip the play? You know what's crazy when we look at this stuff? Like, for all the internet that these kids have and they're able to look up all the stuff, there's kids who don't know they're playing for Flip Murray.
Oh no,
There's kids who don't know they're playing for Flip friggin' Murray.
no clue,
That's
no
Coach
clue.
Ronald, Coach Flip, but they don't know.
They
They don't
it's
know
so
they're playing
bad.
for a dude who averaged a dub in the league.
It's so bad that so I'm a stickler for my basketball history. Like I want to know.
Sir. Yes,
I
sir.
want to know. Like I just want to know. So I was at a game and I'm asking a kid that's from West Philly. I said, "Well, do you know who Naeem Crenshaw is?" No.
Right.
Do you know who Andre Howard is? No. How do you not know who those guys are?
Hey,
Did they make it to the NBA? No, but they were great basketball players and they're from your neighborhood.
hey, y'all.
Nope. No, no,
Remember
none about
when I was coaching in that tournament while I had the Achilles tear and I had Tone and a couple of his friends? I had to put that team together at the last second. Shell got me in the tournament, whatever, whatever. Shout out to Shell. Um, Folks did not know, mind you. Now, his son, Bo Kimball's son, was coaching at Overbrook, and there is a majority of people who didn't realize who Bo Kimball is. They just know his son coached Overbrook.
Your bar's still there,
He walking
but
right by him, and I'm like,
but
y'all don't
but
nothing.
that old boy.
the funny
Nothing.
part about that is
Legend.
they don't care to know.
And that's
Yeah,
the
they don't
truth.
care about that.
That's what I was trying to get to.
They don't
That's
care
what
to
I'm
know.
saying. They have the ability to really look up whatever they want whenever they want it,
Listen,
and wouldn't use their phone to break down the play.
I've had people tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. And
Oh yeah.
my rebuttal to that is You have not seen what I've seen. I know you haven't. It's impossible. You haven't been as close to the NBA as I have. It's physically impossible. You haven't been as close to player development as I have. It's physically impossible. Not only did I
Yeah.
live it, but I watched it. I know what it takes to get to the NBA. First-hand experience. Because I watched it. Like, not as close as like this close, like this close. Like I woke up I woke up in the same household every day as somebody that was playing in the NBA. You can't tell me nothing. I know what it takes to be a major Division One basketball player. As I saw it, I watched it happen. You can't tell me. There's nothing you can tell me. I'm sorry. I know what it takes to be a Division Two basketball player because I did it myself. I know what it takes to play high major prep school basketball because I did it myself. But it's too many people that want to say, you don't know what you talk about.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me how you know. What's your experience?
Right.
What is your experience? So when you tell me what your experience is, right? Then I'm gonna break my experience down and we see who's closest.
Nah, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna do you one better. So for the folks who see this, this is me being as humble as I'm probably ever gonna be when talking about basketball. Between the three of us, I am by far the worst player. Between the three of us, we talk about at our peaks. I am by far the worst player.
That's fucking hilarious.
When we talk about
I knew he was gonna
accomplishments,
say that shit too.
That's
I knew he was
talk
gonna
hilarious.
about
say that.
accomplishments, I'm the lowest on the rung. I don't have them as a player. I don't. I didn't even play
That's
for my high school. I
that's
almost socked
hilarious.
Coach Reg for laughing when I got cut.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
He almost socked you though. That's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
wish I
he came in my homeroom and said something the next morning. Like, so it wasn't like at the time I got cut, so I'm mad and I just want to swing on somebody. Like, all right, you mad about it, you go home, whatever, whatever. He came in
It
my
was
homeroom
next
the
day.
next morning, so whoever didn't know now they know because he coming through the door. How your
and you
boy
put my man out there like that. That's crazy.
How your
That's
folks come in there
diabolical.
like,
That's
damn, you ain't get
diabolical.
the second cut neither. Like,
Damn, that's
Yeah,
diabolical.
it was
listen,
diabolical.
he
I
lucky I
was young,
sat in
like
the
I
back
was.
of the class because I was going to swing. I
That
was
was diabolical.
absolutely going to swing.
You
I
said
got
it
up
from the.
off my chair and everything.
Did
He
you say it
knows
from the
me up.
doorway? Was you
He
in the
knows me
classroom
up.
or was you in the doorway?
The
He
doorway.
came through the door, yo.
Oh,
Through
you
the
out of
doorway.
pocket.
He talking about like,
You,
like
you out of.
people stick their head in the hallway and say something. No, he had a
Yeah.
whole foot over the threshold.
Oh, you out of pocket.
Like
You out of
teachers like
pocket.
Mr. Boston
Yo,
get
we
out
ain't
of my
got relive
class.
these.
You out of
Like
pocket.
he violated.
You out. And that was back in the day when the
He
teacher ain't let you come
violated. He
all the way in the
saw me get
classroom.
up out my seat
Right.
and he put his track shoes on
Yo,
because he knew he
He
violated.
was he was giving you that one. He said, "Man, you go hold all of this." He said, "No, you ain't getting away from this one, brother."
Listen, he put his track shoes on. I said, all right, that's cool. I got him.
I did. I did.
I
You
got him.
got me later
That's
though.
out of
You got me
Shit,
later
I'm
though.
lit.
that's out of pocket.
You got me
Next
later.
thing,
Like,
so all this to say, right? Because there's this. So experience matters a lot, right?
mm-hmm,
You don't know what you don't know.
mm-hmm.
If you haven't been around it, it's hard to explain. So fortunately for the things that I can say that I haven't personally done, I've been around a lot of it. I've played against a lot of it. I've literally, like you said, I've seen a lot of it firsthand at multiple levels before I ever was talked into coaching.
I mean, again, you talk to the culture because I had no interest in doing this. No, wow. When I say no interest, like it was absolutely like you couldn't even get me in the gym at the time.
That's
He called me, was like, yo, listen, He like, I know you're not playing no more. I know you don't even want to touch a ball, but would you mind just coming down here and taking a look at something for me?
Yeah, that's
I
literally it.
literally was like, let me think about it. At this time, my young boy was just starting to pick a ball up, and he was like, "Can we go to the gym?" So his cousin Irie said we go to the gym. I said, "All right, we gonna go to the gym. Like I'm gonna go sit there. You can dribble the ball. Like I'm not doing nothing. I ain't saying nothing." 10 minutes in,
10
not running
minutes in.
practice, I literally jumped up off the bench like, "Hold the fuck up! Like what is we doing?" He like, "I told you. I told you I need you in here." Yo, like
So
it's out of pocket.
you know what's funny about that? I was just coming down Cobb's Creek just to come down there. Like I wasn't coming down there to coach. Like I'm a product of Cobb's Creek. Like
Right.
Facts.
that's where I grew up at. So I wasn't coming down there to coach. Brother Malik basically was like,
He
"Hey,
got you.
brother.
He got you.
Hey, brother. Hey,
He
brother.
got you.
That's a fact.
Hey, brother. Let me talk to you about joining this program, brother." and, and it wasn't like I had the option to tell him no. Like
No,
At all.
listen, because
At
after
all.
him, it was Brother Malik. He was like, yeah, him and T both courted me. They like, yeah. So we like how you was talking to the kids during practice, thinking about coming back. I was like, oh, I don't know. I just told nah, this was a one-time thing. I was just
Yep.
coming to
Nope.
talk
You
to.
saw him at the door
They was
on his
like,
way out.
so we see you next Saturday, right? Next
10 words
Saturday.
exactly. See you next Saturday.
Next
I,
Saturday.
I went from I wasn't a coach to, oh yeah, this Coach Juan. He gonna he gonna be he gonna be coach. He gonna help y'all coach y'all 16s.
That's
And
a
I'm
fact.
like,
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's how he introduced y'all. Then
Yep.
told us later on, like that you didn't come to coach.
I'm
Right.
like,
He
I'm
told
like,
us after the practice, like, yeah,
what you
no, he didn't
mean?
really come to coach, but I see him being a part of this.
Yeah, I see him being a part of this. Like he's gonna be with y'all.
I see him being a part of this. So
He's
y'all
like,
can
and
I'm
trust.
y'all
like,
can y'all can help guide him the right way. I was like, what?
cause I'm literally out of the three of us, I started coaching last
Dead
for
last.
Yes, you did.
for sure, for sure. I
Absolutely.
started coaching last, and
Listen, that was the first one. That was in there first. And he
listen,
asked me for like months. It was like a couple months. He just kept asking me, like, yo, come to the gym one time. I got a guard I need you to talk to. Like, he just kept
I didn't
like
even say,
laying
hey,
blocks.
Ron, I didn't even say I had a guard I need you to talk to. I say I have a guard you're gonna want to talk to.
That's what he said.
yo,
And I'm like, nah.
I don't need to talk to them
I'm
little
like,
kids. I got two sons of my own.
I got two sons at home. Like, they don't even like basketball.
10
He
minutes
like,
in, without me ever telling them who the kid was. That's the first person he said something to. 10 minutes in.
my son was a
and I
baby.
still talk to the kid.
Yes.
I still
Yeah.
talk to that kid to this day.
My son was a baby, baby.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
He was still in the
Yes.
stroller,
Facts.
and I'm like, coach, coach,
Coach.
okay, yeah, okay, all right,
I remember he first picked the ball up in there.
go
They
ahead,
all started getting hyped because he started picking the ball up. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I'm
Timberland.
stuck, man. Like this sucks situation.
Yeah.
Listen,
I still talk to Nas now. That's the first guard I ever talked to in that building.
Yep.
listen. I'm on a call. It's okay.
That's my man.
Lay down.
Was agreeing.
Go
But
lay
like
down.
I said that admission to y'all and to the to the audience, really just to draw the point that like you have a lot of people, right, who trying to live they dreams through these kids.
Yeah,
I had no such illusions. Okay.
I'm about that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I never thought that, me coaching a kid, as far as he may go, it meant anything for me in terms of what it does to validate me. I never had
Basketball
those
owes me
I ain't
issues.
even thought
nothing.
about that with my own damn kid, let alone
Facts.
somebody else.
Yeah, I never had those type of issues, right? So for me, like I said, because there was a lot, for me, it was a different experience because there was a lot I didn't do despite what I knew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was a lot that I didn't experience because mainly confidence issues. Like I
Hmm.
started basketball later than just about everybody else. You know what I
True.
mean? I was missing some like very just basic important skills to go with the fact that I was kind of, well, I started out tall for my height. And
Right.
I could jump high and I could run fast and had long arms. So I learned basketball from
Mm-hmm.
five
What
down,
what age did you start playing basketball?
14.
14, our freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
So I didn't touch a basketball until I was 13. I started next door playing freaking hockey. I still got the pictures from it.
I was soccer in middle school.
Yeah, he was
So
soccer.
I learned the game from five as a power forward actually,
Same. I learned it from 5 on
Them
down.
too.
and
I learned it from 5 on down.
it stunted my growth until I got to prep school, and I was forced to become a guard.
Yeah.
But it helped me because as a guard I could rebound, and I knew how to box out somebody bigger than me, stronger than me. I knew how to do that. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, from a developmental standpoint,
Absolutely.
right? People don't understand that. Even my son is starting to play basketball now, and my son is a football player by trade. Like my
Hmm.
son wants to hit some shit. He want to tackle something. He don't really the finesse angle of this thing is where what I'm trying to teach my son at this point. He want to hit
Right.
something. He want to hit you and stand over top of you and look at you and all that football stuff. He don't.
All football stuff. Football
Yeah, he
stuff.
wanted. He's a football player, but I don't want him to be trained as a forward.
Right.
Dribble, pass, shoot.
Yes.
Those skills translate across the board, regardless of position.
Dribble,
Yes.
pass, shoot. The difference between America and Europe is, in Europe, dribble, pass, shoot.
Every position.
Everybody,
Everybody.
everybody,
Everybody.
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 everybody, everybody. In America, you little, you dribble. You kind of tall, you dribble and shoot. You tall, you rebound. You box out.
Mhm.
That was it.
Don't
Like
be
literally.
athletic in there, and you might be able to squeeze a couple other things in there. You might be able to dunk. And
Yeah. But that's why I feel like the Europeans are catching us because they train those things.
the,
They
the
practice,
Europeans have
practice,
caught us.
practice, 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 practice. Then they play a game.
There you go.
We play games. We might practice here, we might practice there, but it's always a tournament to go play in.
So
Well, let's get to that.
And I
Let's
tell
get
people
to
all the
that.
time, like,
Let's
this
get
is
to
why
that.
I won't coach AAU. Like, I'm not playing 600 tournaments. We gonna practice. We might do 2 or 3 tournaments that whole summer. Now, they might be
so
big tournaments, but they the only tournaments we gonna do. But we gonna practice the whole time. Like we gonna get better.
so
I'm about skills, like teaching the skill, like
I've
teaching the art
realized
form.
I've realized that I don't want my son to play on a team right
Mhm.
now.
Yep.
Like
I
I
get it.
personally don't care about my son being a great middle school basketball player.
I hate
I,
rankings. I hate these rankings.
man,
I hate these.
Uh,
I hate these rankings. Like I don't
Rankings
care that
before
you're the
high
best.
school is so
You the
nasty.
best sixth grader in all of. I hate it.
So useless. It's so
yo,
I
useless.
hate it.
it's somebody that I know personally that I want to tell him so bad that you're setting yourself and your son up for failure
Bad.
All the time.
because in high school he's gonna get exposed.
What I say
Cause
earlier.
if he
Everybody's a
got
man when you get to a certain level.
if he got to play against my son in high school, I'm telling you now, Jawan used the second. If you in his way, he's going to run over you. He might jump over you.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, because the development is not about how good you are now. I need you to be good in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
about how good you are right now.
Yeah.
10th, 11th, and 12th grade, I need you to be on the level and kicking ass. I don't care about how good you are in the 5th grade. I don't care about how good you are in the 8th grade. I care about how good you are in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
Yeah, because
You
he
get
in ninth
these
grade right now.
kids, you get these kids, and they be like, "Oh, this is the best kid in the city right now." What grade he in? Oh, yeah, seventh grade. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care.
I ain't gonna name no names because I ain't dissing and I ain't throwing shots. Like a lot of the kids we done seen, and you know I got love for everybody that we coach from our city. But there's a particular guard who was electric in ninth grade. He was fire as a middle schooler. For real, for real. If we talking about buckets and shooting, little boy was fire. Electric as a ninth grader. Like literally electric.
He ain't
When
electric no more, huh?
I mean, but where did it get him? Where did it get him?
Yo, puberty is a
Like,
motherfucker.
okay, because the fact is his height topped off at 5'10", if I'm being generous.
Puberty
But he
and
was always,
genetics.
but even then, he was always short. But his handle was never fired at me. But he had basic dribble. Smart enough to get from point A to point B
Point
quick,
B. Hmm.
and he can shoot the lights out. He was never good defensively,
Now I'm trying to think of who you talking about.
and he was pretty decent in terms of passing. He could make the pass. He didn't always make the pass, but he could make the pass. I'll give him credit. He could make the pass if he needed to. He just was the offensive hub. They kept giving him back the ball, like how he said, like you that much of a scorer, they keep
Right.
giving you the ball back.
Right.
Did a lot of his damage from three.
So the
But
hard
did he
part
get to
about
the rack as much? Did he get to the line as much? No. And it
the,
affected him later on when
the
he went to go
hard part,
play D3. When you coached him too, huh? So you think hard
I
enough, you'll
know
figure out exactly what
I
I'm
know
talking
who you talking about. I know
about.
exactly
All
who you
right.
talking about. The
I
So
might be
hard
low.
part,
I might be missing something right now because I don't know.
I know who you talking about. I know exactly what you talking about. The
Okay.
hard
Reg,
part, the
Reg,
hard part,
I ain't gonna say no names, but Reg, that's one of the. Remember when we left that certain situation,
Okay.
that certain director,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, never
and
mind. Got it.
Ron came
Got it.
in and was
Got it.
coaching.
Got
I
it.
know
I know
One of
exactly
exactly
the
what
who
you're
you
talking
talking
guys
about
about.
that
now.
Juan brought with him.
I know
So
exactly
you
what
know
you're talking about
exactly
now.
which one that was.
Mhm.
I know for a fact who you talking about. You gotta say his name. But
No, we're
I
not gonna
know
do that because again, I don't want to make it seem like I'm putting any smut on his
I
name.
know exactly who you talking about.
I
But
know
you
you're
know
talking
the
about now.
hard part. You know
But
what?
if
You know
you
what the
just look
hard
at
part
him in
about that
ninth
is.
grade and you try to project who he could be, his
Right.
projection definitely
Was-
Guess
outweighed
what?
who he turned out
Yes.
to be. Just at the
Guess
high school level.
guess what? Guess what? Scoring 30 points in the public league is like scoring 6 points in the Catholic league.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
I
Big
don't give
facts.
a I don't give a fuck how good you are in the public league. I
Big
don't
facts.
care.
Big
If
facts.
you don't go to Imhotep, I don't care.
And nobody else does either. Your friends do. Maybe somebody who got to guard you do.
Yeah.
But the people who you need to care don't. They don't give a shit.
Because as watered down as this pub is, it's watered down. Hell, water. Shit's horrible. It's too many goddamn teams.
At this point, at this point, if you're 5'6", you better learn how to pass, play defense, and run
You
a
got to be
team.
a defensive demon.
I don't give a
So,
fuck if you can make 79 threes
all
off
right.
a
So let me
step
ask
back.
y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. How do you feel about shot clock coming to the state?
I can't wait.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Absolutely.
This
So y'all.
basketball,
So I
Let
do
me
want to
ask you
this
say,
shit
about
I
about to
let
be
me
think
ask
so
you.
bad.
I think the pub is gonna leave District 12 because of it.
It's gonna be
Mm,
so bad.
Because it's gonna force you to have to coach.
yes.
It's gonna be historically bad.
Yeah.
So I feel like the pub is gonna stay for a year, and then after it gets that bad, they're gonna pull themselves out of it.
It's gonna be so bad, and I'm gonna go pay to watch it because
He's
it's
not
going
gonna pay to
so
watch it.
bad. I'm gonna go pay to watch it because I'm gonna be the one on the sideline saying, "Told y'all."
I've never understood. Okay, that's another thing we had in common, right? Whether it was rec ball or whether we coached high school players, whether we coached college players, we always coached them like they played under a clock, under a
You're right.
shot clock. The only time we allowed them to play like they wasn't under a shot clock is end game situations when you're holding the ball because you're already up. That is the only
Right.
time we allowed them to sit there and just, okay, cool. We'll just wait till they come out the zone and guard us. And then we'll move the ball. We'll take our time. But for the rest of the game, for the other, what is it, 16-minute quarters or whatever,
Yeah.
for the other 30 minutes of the game, for the other 31 minutes of the game, our players were taught to play like we have a clock.
Yeah.
You're not going to sit here and dribble the air out of the ball. You're
We're
going
not
to
doing
look
that.
for the best opportunity for yourself and your teammates. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
shoot the open shot if it's the right shot. If not, find a better one. You don't always have to shoot the first open shot. And we're not going to waste time. We don't
Not
need
at all.
those solo superstars. We
But
don't.
Nari, the difference is right. And we're
We were
not talking
doing
about,
pace and space basketball before that was the nickname for it.
but we talking about a directive.
Exactly. A directive, an agenda, a culture, even.
Yeah.
So when I hate to be the asshole that say people names and all that shit. But
And,
uh,
and we live too, so I can't even bleep it.
I don't care. The shit that I see these head coaches do, what's really high,
Who coaching there
it,
now?
the same person that been coaching there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's the same
I mean,
person.
if you want to call that coaching, but
We won't have to say the name. I was just, I've been out the loop, so I don't.
No,
I'm
it's
not.
still the
it's
same
so
person.
it's so sad, right? It's so sad because he actually is, over the last 5 years, he's had some hell of a talent,
Mhm.
but the talent was not coached. The talent was not prepared.
The talent by itself will never get it done in the long run. You might win a game off talent alone, but
They went to the public league championship 3 years ago and got their fucking head kicked in,
yep,
Mhm.
and they were just happy they made it to the championship.
Did you lose money sports betting on draft?
That's so bad to me.
it is.
That's so that I I have personally coached games, and going into the game, I'm like, damn, we don't match up. Like we don't match up. I know we don't match up, but we not about to go in this bitch and lay down.
Never,
I'm
never,
never gonna lay down.
never.
They went in that bitch and laid down, and it was because they weren't prepared. Listen, I don't believe that any of these kids are waking up on any given day and they don't want to be prepared. They're not waking up not wanting to be prepared. They want to be good basketball players. They just don't have
Yeah,
it.
but they're not thinking about
They're
preparation.
not. They're,
They don't know
what
about it.
what 15, 16-year-old do you know that's thinking about preparation?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They don't know about it.
It's the adults.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's not the kids. It's the adults.
Like a lot of these kids don't even know how to watch films.
At all. Forget
Once
film.
again,
Forget film. A lot of
watch
them
the,
can't break down a clip.
but
Yeah.
once again, that ain't on the kids.
Nah.
It's
That's
on
on the
coaches.
adults.
Like coaches.
I mean, I
That's
figured
on
out how
that's
to do
on the
that back when
adults.
I was 16.
This ain't about. So we're not coming from a culture of
But I'm about to say,
X's and
but the
O's.
culture was different too because I wanted again, like I said, because how far back I was and how little help I was getting in terms of actually learning the game. It was just, all right, boy, you go out there, you play the five, you block a shot, you get the rebound, and you give it up to the first guard you see, and then run down here and try to get a rebound. Like
Yep.
because that's the way I started out. And I wanted to I didn't need to ever be like the superstar, but I wanted to do more than that because I'm like, I can help the team if I could do more than that. I can help, you know what I'm saying? If I can do more than that, if I could take 3 dribbles because I can't get it to the guard, we good. But like I was that guy
Right.
getting caught for 8 seconds because if I got the rebound, I was scared to dribble because the coaches I had at first just was like, don't. Or I would get a turnover
So
trying to chuck it down court. So
so
that's when I started, like you said, I started watching. You know what I'm saying? Once we had cable, you got
George,
ESPN Classic, or you could go ahead and you could rewind and all that kind of stuff.
but that's
I
that's
wanted to do it.
different. That's different from the space that we're in today.
Yeah,
Right.
The space that we're in today is
they're not that kind of hungry.
I just want the ball.
Yes. And I should get it.
I just want the eyes on me.
There you go.
I just want the cameras on me.
Everybody want a mixtape. Everybody want a mixtape.
It's more highlight clips and highlight films of bad basketball. Like these kids they get highlight tapes made by these videographers of bad basketball. And they only highlight the 2 or 3 good plays that you had all game, and they run them on a loop in the video to some music. As long as the song is,
What did I
it's
tell y'all earlier?
annoying.
What did I tell y'all earlier?
What? Which part?
Bad
Basketball
basketball
sells.
Basketball sells.
sells.
Literally. Literally. How many times y'all done seen the clip of that double that carry slash double move
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
where he act like he has it, touch it with the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
throw it to the other hand and then dribble. First of
Yep.
all, shame on them damn refs that let it go by every time. Shame on y'all.
Bad
But like you
basketball
said, that's
sells.
proof. That's proof. I can even off the top of my head, I could think of the 2 NBA players who got away with it. Darius Garland and Jordan Poole back when he was with the Wizards. I mean, not the
Mm-hmm.
Wizards, Warriors.
Worse.
Listen, y'all. I will say this until I'm blue in the face. One, AAU is a scam.
It is.
That's
Two,
what Jeff Teague said.
two, two, two. And I'm coaching AAU this summer. Coaching AAU this summer on
Better than
purpose.
me.
I'm doing it on purpose because
Better than
I
me.
want to prove something. I have a ulterior motive to me coaching.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
do.
I
I
told you
do.
you better than me. I
It's not.
couldn't do it.
That's
I
your
I
don't.
ain't got it.
I don't. I've made it clear that I'm
You
not
still
showing up to
scarred,
everything.
cuz.
I'm
What?
not showing up to. I'm not showing up to stuff. And it's because it's who I play for. It's Mount Pleasant,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's a family affair. So like
Right.
yeah, I'm
Understood.
I'm
Okay.
I'm a give back to the program that gave to me. So that's a
Exactly.
big
That's
part of
that's
it.
different. That's
Yeah.
different. That's
That's a
different.
big part of it. But the ulterior motive is that I want to be able to say that one, all of the guys that got all the cool Nike shit, right? And all of the guys that got they go to EYBL and three nations,
Mm-hmm.
y'all gonna get the same opportunities they gonna get. Y'all gonna get the listen. A kid asked me. I had some DT cuts like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right? A kid asked me, did I go to Peach Jam and get my DT cuts? And I'm like, what I go there for?
Right.
What? Like, get this shit off the gram, young boy. Like, why would I do that? Like, you gotta go there for that. And he was so mystified because he like, you gotta go to Peach Jam to get EYBL gear or know somebody. And I'm like,
No, you
no,
don't.
you don't.
No, you don't. You can buy it.
You get that shit for sale, bro. Like,
It's for sale, baby boy. Like,
like, what you mean? Like,
This is not 2007.
these these people are so bamboozled.
you gotta go. You can go to Goat and get that. You can go on StockX and go get some of that done. You don't need it.
These people are so bamboozled.
Oh yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
like I keep
so
saying every
sad.
year, if you're a high school team and you're not playing that live periods, your coach don't care about you. Your coach don't care about your basketball future.
I'd give you a step further than that. If you're a basketball team and you aren't playing during the live period, you're not that good.
That too.
Facts.
That's too.
Because tournaments will get you in to see you if you're that good. They
Yep.
will approach your coach about y'all playing there if you're that good.
Yep.
You can't
Yep.
tell me you're good. If I ask you where'd you play at during the live period,
And you
and you
don't
be
know.
like, I was at the crib, or,
You don't
or,
even know when the live period is.
no, because a kid hit me with this before. I played in the live period, but I was playing somewhere where there wasn't no coaches in.
What's the point?
I don't. No. 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 Mm-mm.
Well, you if a
Mm-mm.
tree falls in the forest, then nobody go around.
Does somebody hear it? God,
I've had kids tell me, yeah,
what in the smoke
I'm
in the
going to
bear?
the I'm going to the gravity X joint during the live period. Bro, it ain't gonna be no coaches there.
Right. They're gonna all be right here.
Yeah,
Everybody comes here. As much as they say they don't like recruiting from here, the motherfuckers come here and watch this live period.
yeah.
They come watch live period.
Let me put an asterisk on that though. Put an asterisk on that. They be here. They be here.
Mm-hmm.
Team Final,
Hmm.
Kalo.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one? The Scholars
Yeah.
and what's the Under Armour team?
Who the fuck is the Under Armour team now? I
Whatever the
forget who
Under
the Under
Armour
Armour
team
team
is.
is now. Yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah, I'm about to
They
look.
they watching those games.
Yeah,
They ain't going to watch his and hers
Right.
elite.
this is hers elite is crazy.
they
Yeah, they're
ain't
not.
going. They ain't
Round
going
the
to go
way.
watch. They ain't going to go watch Golden Star first team elite play
Round the way 18.
at 2:30 on a
Right.
random Saturday.
Facts.
They already drunk.
Because all the good teams played in the morning.
In the morning, listen. If that ain't never been true,
All the top teams played in the morning. So by the
always.
afternoon,
They not even in the gym no more.
Nah, they
right.
left. They gone. Already
I'm gonna
halfway.
give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all something that this is crazy. This is crazy. We at prep. We at prep nationals. Go to bed, baby. We at prep nationals. Prep nationals is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, come
Guess,
on.
guess what the coaches is doing?
Daddy, come on.
Saturday afternoon,
Yep.
Sunday afternoon.
Hmm.
They don't show up on Friday.
They're not there on Friday.
Nope.
They give a fuck about Friday.
Hey,
But
listen.
people
So
don't realize that shit.
so
Mommy,
let's do
Daddy,
these
come
folks
on.
Okay, I'm
one
coming.
good fine
Go lay
favor
down. I'm coming.
before we wrap up.
Okay, I'm
Um,
right here. Come get me if
because
you
you
need me.
realize if you watch this, you probably feel like it's a lot of gloom and doom. It ain't been a lot of
It is.
That
sunshine and,
is.
It
and
is.
happiness. But the facts is the facts. Like honestly, things are legitimately worse than they've ever been.
Man, hold on.
And
I
you
don't
don't
mean to
even
cut you
know
off.
that.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead, bro.
I need to pull the camera close to say this shit.
Where my camera at? Where my camera? This my camera.
Where's my camera?
I hate to tell y'all this. After ninth grade, basketball is not supposed to be fun.
It's
Shit.
not. It's not. It's not.
After ninth grade, this shit not supposed to be fun no more.
It's supposed to become a job.
This shit is a job. It's a full time job.
It's a way of life at that point. You need that
If
game.
you can't breathe without playing basketball, something's wrong.
Wrong. Wrong.
If you're in the 10th grade and you like basketball, stop playing basketball.
You gotta love this shit.
If you're in the 10th grade and you're not fully vested in basketball, leave this shit alone.
Facts.
Only play with your friends. Go to the YMCA. Play with your friends. Stop asking your mom and dad for these expensive ass ball sneaks. Stop wasting your time going to these fucking tournaments and these events. sitting on the bench looking cute in your jersey. If you don't care enough in the 10th grade that this shit is your life, leave this shit alone
Boom.
because you will hurt you will hurt yourself in the long run.
Yeah, you hurt your own
Leave
feelings.
leave this shit alone. I'm telling you, because there's kids out here in the 10th grade that will kill you behind basketball.
No bull.
They will wake their mom or their dad up at 4 o'clock in the morning to take them to the gym to put work in for them to go get a shower before they go to school, do their work at school, work out at lunchtime, go back to school, get out of school, go work out, and then go to practice. And then after they get out of practice, they can go sit in a fucking ice tub and watch film.
I know a kid like that right now.
I know a kid.
He
I know a kid that's been kicking ass since the fucking 8th grade. Little motherfucker was in 8th grade and gave us fucking 40. And his dad was sitting there saying, by the time he's a senior, he's gonna be a Division 1 kid. And I said, "You right? God damn it!" And shout out to Showtime Tory, because that little motherfucker been kicking my ass since he was in. Well, we did beat him, but he been putting up numbers since he was in the 8th grade.
I tell people all the time, these kids, if your kid ain't ready to put the work in, I mean, really put the work in, this ain't for him.
Listen, this basketball shit is not is fleeting. Okay, go lay down.
Like,
It's
you
fleeting.
gotta love this shit. Like, my nephew, I say my nephew love this shit. I say my nephew who went to Abington, my young boy love it. Like, he in Kutztown right now, red shirting, but that nigga live in the gym. Like, every day, the young boy we call the ticket, he be in the gym. Like, he's in the gym every day, nonstop.
I'm gonna give y'all another example. I got two nephews, 6'8", 6'9". Dad played in the league. Godfather's out in Brand. If you ask them, they love basketball. They ask me, they like basketball.
Basketball.
I'm 42 years old. I'm in love with basketball. I
Man.
can't leave it alone. I get mad about basketball.
And this is why I ain't watching right now.
That shit makes me mad.
Still.
I can't I can't sit and watch bad basketball. I
I
can't
hate
sit
it.
I can't sit and watch badly coached basketball.
Can't.
I can't I can't even sit around and let people give out disinformation about basketball.
Facts.
I can't.
All that.
I will
I
leave.
love the game of basketball. The game of basketball has given me and taken me places that I never thought I
Never
would
thought I was
go,
gonna go.
and
That's
it and
real.
it helped me through the darkest worst times in my life. So basketball owes me nothing. I owe basketball at this
I
point.
owe it.
That's a
I
fact.
owe it.
And like I said,
Basketball
I'm the worst player on this call, and I can still say that basketball has taken me places that I would have never gone on my own. Never.
basketball for lack of a better term, basketball saved my life. I know it did. We grew up in the crack era in Westfield. I know what basketball did for me.
That's I tell people all the time, man. The greatest gift I could give is what I know about basketball back to kids. It's the greatest gift I can give. Now, if you're not receptive to it, that's on you.
Yeah.
But I thank my cousin here because if it wasn't for him, I would never be coaching because it was not on my bingo card. I
It's
say that
not
all
the
the
biggest
time.
one.
It was not on my bingo card. Like it wasn't even close to being on my bingo card.
So I
But
always
now I
say this.
can't I can't not do it. It drives me insane that
You
I'm
done
not
tried to
coaching
run away a
sometimes.
couple of times and then it called you back.
It just
So
calling me back.
Keep
I
calling.
actually
Keep
today
calling me.
to today I was on a call with my former head coach when I played AAU, John Brown, and we were talking about how he taught us how to coach. And I realized today that like I can't turn off being an asshole because that's what I know.
That's what I
My
know.
bluntness, my bluntness, My ability to recognize when it's time to be a certain way,
Yep.
it comes from who coached me.
Hmm.
And he'll tell you straight up and down, he wasn't a basketball coach. He was a reverend that was trying to keep guys from selling drugs and killing each other.
Mm.
Listen, I that's my old head. I just seen him last week at the ENS Grats game. He was one of my son's teachers. Him and my son became cool. First thing he asked me about was my young boy.
Listen,
Man,
he is
listen,
probably
JB, my guy.
he's probably not probably he is top three best men I've ever
Ever
encountered
met
in
in
my
life.
life.
He's super
Come
solid.
here,
Yeah,
and
Fact.
and I'm
fact. That's a fact.
and I'll be the first to tell you, if you never heard a pastor curse,
Go meet
let me
JB.
let me tell you, Doc will curse your ass
Curse
out.
fast out.
Let me tell you, and then hand you a Bible and give you a verse to recite
Yep.
and tell you you better figure it out. But I say that to say this: I learned how to love. I learned how to love because of JB.
Yep.
I learned patience because of JB. Because he would not play my high-headed ass. He would tell me to sit my ass down and think about it, figure it out.
Man, listen, I remember the first time me and JB interacted. I might have been coaching for like a year or two, and we was in a meeting, and he was like, "You got a real love for this. Don't let nobody take that from you." And at that time, I'm like, "What? Take it from me? I just started doing this." But now I understand what he was talking about. I didn't understand it, but I understand now. Because people will try to take the love of coaching away from you, especially this city.
It's a thing.
Who, who you?
Thing.
This is why Coach Vaughn is taking a break this year.
Hey,
listen,
listen.
No,
listen.
Taking a
no,
break
but
sometimes is necessary.
you weren't there. Coach Reggie was there. Charger Nation right
Yes,
here.
I
Me and him
pulled up.
in the parking lot.
Yes,
It's my entire post grad team. I'm outside cursing everybody. I cursed everybody. I might have cursed the cars out. I cursed
yep.
everybody out. Everybody. Because I need y'all to understand that not only are y'all a reflection of yourselves, but y'all a reflection of me.
Facts.
And
Facts.
everybody and their grandma know how I'm coming.
Yep.
Everybody know. I mean, it's not even a question at this point. It's like, oh, Jawan coming.
Right.
Uh, let's figure this out now because we don't know if he gonna throw a chair. We don't know if he gonna curse the grandmother out. On the way he gonna do it. He gonna do something. He might be chilling today, but
You might
we
be.
don't, we don't know which wine we getting today. So let's figure out what the plan is now. I need everybody to react a certain way at the same time so we can get out of here the way we're supposed to get out of here. And
Yeah.
it wasn't
Mhm.
happening. It wasn't happening.
Okay.
It wasn't. It just the thing wasn't thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't. And he was. Listen, I was up there watching Jameer and them play, which I was ready to throw a chair, a clipboard at the coach. Like I was ready to kill his coach. I
Hey,
walk outside and all I hear one. I didn't even see him yet. I heard him.
It's hard to not see me at 6'3" with all this dumbass hair I got, but I'm pretty sure everybody heard me at what was it? That was the Rare Footage Classic. Pretty sure everybody heard me at the Rare Footage Classic. Pretty sure,
Yep.
but I'm only coming one way. I'm only coming one way. I'm not here to appease people. I'm here to coach. I'm here
can
to win
Yep.
and leave.
and leave. And leave.
That's
Like
it.
that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here, and that's one of the problems. I don't care to partake in the bullshit. I'm not kissing
Right.
nobody's ass.
that work.
I'm not holding nobody's hand.
I'm not doing none of that. And I tell these parents now, like my introduction meetings with these parents is straight up. I'm not here. I'm not here for that shit.
I'm
I'm here to
I'm
coach your
so
kid. I don't want to talk to you, to be honest.
I'm so bad at this point that I tell people to their face, straight up and down. Listen, I am going to coach your son. I'm going to be brutally honest to your son. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. It's not my job to make you or your son feel good.
No,
It's not my job. Honestly, I can care less about that. It's gonna be some days your son gonna love me. It's gonna be some days your son gonna hate me. But I can tell you this: when he leaves me, he's gonna be better than when he walked in.
absolutely,
Absolutely.
absolutely,
I promise you that. I
absolutely,
could bet my life on it.
I
absolutely.
I
said, you
put.
y'all not always gonna like your minutes. Y'all not gonna like how we play
Go
sometimes.
ahead, go
You're
right
gonna
on. I'm
hate
coming.
practices. You're gonna hate
You
some
gonna
weeks.
hate practice.
You're
You
gonna
gonna hate
hate.
Oh,
practices.
You're
don't
gonna
get me
hate.
started with that shit. Practice is like I actually caught my players trying to figure out if I was gonna come to practice or not, so that they would determine whether or not they was gonna get to chill or not. And what I did was I said I'm gonna go late and I'm gonna see what they do when I walk in the gym.
Right.
When I walked in the gym, they was all on the bleachers chilling.
Chilling. Yep.
I
Chilling.
said,
Of course.
"Oh, oh, oh, Lord, oh, y'all about to be tired.
Yep.
Oh, y'all about to. Oh, this gonna be a day.
Never let a coach will come in the gym and see y'all chilling.
Oh, it's about to be a day." You
Never.
know, my gym had a pool in it.
Oh man.
I put the biggest. They ran for 2 hours, swam for 2 hours, and then we went in the weight room and never
Oh
touched the
yeah,
basketball.
me.
Never touched the basketball. They was pissed. They was pissed.
Listen, it be like that sometimes, man. It gotta be like that sometimes. Like I'm the coach that people think is the nicest out of the three of us.
Oh
Like
yeah, you definitely
For
the nicest
sure.
out of the three of
For
us.
sure. For
For sure.
sure.
For
Parents
sure.
talk to you. Parents like talking to you.
Yeah, they love
yeah,
talking to you.
Parents
initially,
love talking to you.
initially, they love talking to
They,
me.
they don't want to talk to. They
Initially,
definitely don't want to talk to me.
because y'all two come off as assholes from the giddy up.
But I make that shit known. I'm an
But
asshole from the jump.
but but I don't even be like I'm an asshole. But what ends up happening again, like you said, the parents will initially come and they'll talk to me. Oh, they like my demeanor, so forth and so on. Because but I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything differently either. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you the truth about your kid.
But
However, the difference.
you come across differently.
I,
You
oh, well, of course,
have
because
a lovable
initially,
face.
if I don't have a problem, I'm not jumping out the gate. The problem be when I have the problem, and
Yeah.
that's when I don't.
When you got the problem, that's when you jump
Yeah,
the gate.
yeah. That's when it
Problem
gets
be
a
when
little
I have the
different.
problem
But
because
I
now I can't go back and forth with you. Like that's
Right.
the thing that I don't do. That's the thing that I don't do. That's when all of a sudden parents start talking bad about me because it's
you
like,
know what though?
oh well, you didn't do this and so forth and so on, and I'm like, yeah, but your kid did that, or your kid didn't do this, so I
Right.
responded. Right? Like it's a cause and effect thing. Your kid
But see,
stayed late, so I made your kid run. Your kid
but
didn't work hard, so I didn't play your kid.
but see, it's the conversation because I don't even want to tell you why. You figure it out. I don't. I'm not
Yeah,
about to.
yeah, you
I'm not
definitely be like you
about
figure
to.
it out.
I'm not about to tell you why. Ask him why. Ask me why. Like no. For
Oh
what?
no, don't ask me. Don't ask me why.
Go ask a college coach. I was at a college practice tonight. If they dribbled the ball, they ran.
We had a couple of those practices
Hmm.
If listen, the,
Run the
they
set without dribbling.
without
listen.
dribbling. Yeah,
The coach said we cannot lose another game by 6 possessions.
pretty fair.
We cannot lose another game by 6 possessions. For all of you that don't know how many points 6 possessions is, Count by two.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's the minimum.
That's
That's
the
the
minimum.
minimum. They cannot lose another game by 12 points.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. 12 measly ass points. Six possessions
Six
over a
possessions.
40-minute game.
But that's for a lot of teams. That 12 points
I
is
was
a
about
lot
to
of
say.
goddamn points.
I was about to say that 12 ain't too measly once you realize you can't come back.
And
Right.
y'all trying to tell me that it's a bunch of kids from Philly that can play Division One college basketball?
Oh no, I ain't never say that. I ain't never say
I
that.
never said that
I
one.
said there was a lot of talented kids. I ain't say they could play D1. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I
D
ain't say that.
two,
I
D
ain't say
two or D3 at this point. Like, what are we
that. For
talking about?
real.
For real.
Not even college level players.
What
No.
we what we talking
Not
about?
even at Boo Boo Tech.
Because guess what? Guess what the hard part about all of that is, right? I coach post grad and prep school basketball. So I got to deal with a bunch of kids coming from the public league that think they belong on the college level, and
Yes.
Right.
then they get to prep school and post grad, and they see, uh, the shit
No.
I did last year I can't do no more.
Right.
Shit don't work because coach said he prepared me for college. What are we talking about?
I'm preparing you to play somewhere else other than here.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
I'll give you
And
that.
that guard
Period prep.
that guard that you were talking about used to be so mad at me when I used to say,
I bet.
if your little ass don't pass this motherfucking ball, you ain't gonna play nowhere.
Was you wrong?
No, I was very right. The difference is, and to his credit, he forced everybody around him to get behind him shooting the ball.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Everywhere he's
He
been.
he forced everybody. He by sheer of will, he
Yes.
forced everybody to
Yes.
get behind the fact that I'm
He's gonna
shooting this
shoot.
bitch. I'm
Yeah.
shooting this bitch. Give a fuck
Yeah.
what you
I'm
talking
shooting
about.
this motherfucker.
I'm shooting this bitch. And if you don't like it, go tell coach and he will come tell me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where he
And
was. Most of the places he went, that was how it went.
and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nobody put him on the stage that I put him on. I took the little motherfucker to Oak Hill.
That's you sure enough took him a couple of different places, matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Took him to Oak Hill. Don't get no bigger than that.
It don't.
Don't get no bigger than that. And
Including
he
a couple
shot
of
that shit.
tournaments that ain't even had nothing to do with school. But we ain't even gotta speak on that. You took him a couple of different places. A couple of people took him a couple of different places. You know what I'm saying? God
Listen,
bless the
man.
dead. But
That little motherfucker can play.
he can.
He just stunted his growth because he don't want to be a full time point guard.
There you go. And he never had an option to be anything else.
That's
Not once it's serious. Once you talk about serious ball, there was never an option for him to be anything else.
Nope.
if he wanted to be a full time point guard, he could get paid to play basketball. He don't
Swear,
want to he
Right
don't want to
now.
be a full time point guard
swear,
right now. Right now.
swear,
He's he's
swear.
actually he's actually at his best right now. Okay, baby. He's at his best right now. And he does not want to be a full time point guard.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is why Man is overseas getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Message.
Message.
Message. Yo, I gotta put this little girl to sleep. We gotta
All
go to
right,
school in the
bro.
morning. Love y'all's always.
Love you,
Oh,
man. Great
I
talking to you
can't hold
tonight.
on. I cannot leave this joint without saying rest in peace to my boy DJ French,
Facts.
my
Facts.
boy, my boy Lump,
Facts.
and my
Facts.
motherfucking nigga Hiram.
Facts.
Facts.
That's my mother to this day. I swear to God, I just want to hear him say, "You ugly motherfucker, what you doing?" I want to hear him say that so bad. I
Facts.
miss my guys.
I miss
I'm
that
put my
guy.
I'm put my little baby to sleep. She
Yep.
been up with me. It's always a pleasure, gentlemen.
Always a pleasure.
Man, thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through.
And I leave y'all with this. What you think about yourself as a basketball player means nothing to anybody but yourself.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's facts.
You only
What
what you
That's
you
see.
fact.
what you think about yourself. Forget about what Vert footage and Coach Gee, Coach Juan, Coach Red, anybody. What you think about yourself. How highly you think about yourself, how little you think about yourself.
So,
It only matters to you.
That's a
yep,
fact.
that's
No
facts.
BS. No
That's
BS.
that's that's a great way to close this
No
showing out
BS.
right
No
here.
BS. You
We're
gotta
gonna
throw out.
close out just like
You gotta throw out on that. You gotta
Coach
throw out.
Juan dropped the mic.
Gotta throw out on that. I appreciate
All right,
everybody
y'all.
and
All right,
everybody who
bro.
tunes in.
Love y'all.
Love you too,
You
bro.
too, man.
I'm out.
Anybody and everybody who tunes in, please hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? If
Yes.
you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. We got tons of great content here at Life Be Life. And of course, you know what I mean? If you feeling there with somebody you know is into youth sports, whether it's from the coaching aspect, mentoring aspect, playing
Parent
aspect, go ahead
aspect.
and share the content with him. You're going and share the content with him because truth be told, there's a lot of kids that could use this wake up call. The bomb that Coach Juan dropped on his way out is
Right.
essential because there's a lot of kids with overinflated egos, and it's not always their fault. It's not always their fault if we being honest. Some kids just been lied to their whole life or overhyped. You know what I'm saying?
You got parents
Um,
who lie to their kids too.
the,
They don't
listen,
give it 1,000.
listen. You know how I feel about parents lying to their kids and overhyping their kids. But so while it's cool to have grace for a kid and want the best for them, like reality is out there. Like all that grace you have in, for high schoolers ain't gonna get them nowhere, to be honest with you. It's not.
Not at all.
It's really not. Um the schools, the according to the fellas who's more active in the public school scene than I am, it's really bad. I know youth grassroots is really bad across America. Forget just Philly, across America.
Just trash.
But of course, because I got to give you a little bit of optimism. There's a bright side. If you're willing to do your due diligence, do your research, talk to coaches. As a parent, talk to coaches.
Oh yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying, and stuff like that. There's somebody who will help teach your kid the right way.
The right
They
way.
do exist. Good coaches, great coaches absolutely are out there. They absolutely exist. Not all of them have the flashy name that you would love. Not all of them is coming with Nike gear and equipment for your kid. But the ones that's coming with the best intentions, the ones that's coming with the knowledge that your kid need, and the ones that's coming with the heart to be everything that your kid is going to need as a leader, a role model, a mentor, they very much exist.
Yeah.
They very much exist. You gotta look. You gotta look,
Gotta do your homework. Gotta
and
do
you
your homework.
gotta do your homework on that.
Gotta do your homework.
Please,
Gotta do your
please
homework.
stop going with everybody who glitters because everything that glitters ain't gold. Please stop going with everybody who just because you
Every
hear they
situation
there.
ain't a good situation for every kid.
That's a fact. Even for the programs that have the big winning records, most NBA players came out of here. That don't mean your kid belong there, regardless how good
Right.
your kid is. That don't mean they belong there.
Right.
So
Everything ain't for everybody.
it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. So just take your time. And for those of you who really don't know sports, I get it. Like Coach Juan said, it's a lot of single moms and even some dads who just don't know. They don't know sports. They didn't grow up watching it, but their kid want to play and they want to support their kid. Fine. Listen, might I suggest you tapping in with folks who do know
Cause
because
you
you
got a
know
homie
kids
that know.
don't know.
You probably got a homie that know.
You know what I'm saying? Dip into your network, find out whose kid plays whatever sports and where for what organization, and
Hmm.
then, like Coach Reggie said, go do your homework. Go see what practice looks like. You know what I'm saying? By just sitting there, go see how they play the game. See how the coaches interact with the players. See how the players react to the coach.
Yeah.
See all those things, and see how the coach handles adversity. See how the players are taught to handle adversity. That stuff you can't fake. That stuff you can't fake. It's gonna be there. And if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it ain't. I promise you. If it ain't there, you'll see that it ain't there. So, like I said, I wish the best for everybody involved with youth sports. In fact, not everybody. I'm lying. I wish the best for those who is in it for the right reasons. I wish
Jesus,
the
right.
best for all the youth to get whatever they need to get out of it. Whether you're somebody like me who it did a lot for your personal confidence, uh, um, as a person, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's somebody who's going to get paid overseas someday, somebody who'll be able to pay for their college education, or whether you just having fun because, you're young and you like to play with your friends.
Facts. Sometimes that's all it be.
Sometimes that's all it really is. You playing because that's what most of your friends is doing. So I wish the best for all those people, all you sharks, hustlers, shysters. You know what I'm saying? Middle fingers up to y'all. I can't stand y'all and what y'all have done to the game. I really can't. I
At
really
all.
can't. Y'all preying on kids and y'all preying on these parents, and y'all are pieces of shit. I just had to say that. Y'all are really pieces of shit, and it's fucked up. Um, But again, Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Life be life, and
Mhm.
we'll be here to talk about the different things that affects us in our lives and in our life. You know what I'm saying? Because life
Yeah.
is life. Coach Reg, thanks for stopping through once again, Cuzzo. I mean, this is
You know,
long.
anytime you call and say you want me on the pod, I'm ready to pod. I'm coming to pod. I don't
Say
get the
less.
pod no more like I used to. So, when I get a chance to come over here and pod with you, I'm podding, baby. I'm coming to the pod.
Appreciate you. And I got a couple more stuff, what I mean, we'll talk about off air that I got in
All right.
mind for you further on down the road. Some more fun stuff that's not necessarily sports related. But and a couple of things that are. But again, we'll have that conversation off air. On behalf of A.C.E, my brother, who he always be, on behalf of the owner of Simply the Shea Catering, the sponsor of the Two Kings 215 podcast and Life Be Life podcast, Keish with the Cakes, aka Denver Mom. This has been Life Be Life in the very first sports edition. Yes, we ran overtime. Yes, we started late. It is what it is. Watch it back, play it back, enjoy it, like, share, subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Listen, as I always say, be smart, be patient, be respectful, be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people make that impossible. I know. Forget about them people. But make sure to take the time out every single day to be kind to yourselves. You heard me? Whatever that manifests itself as, be kind to yourself every day because you cannot pour out of an empty cup. Hey, everybody dealing with snow right now, be safe as you possibly can. Do the right shoveling techniques. And you know what I'm saying? God bless you for coming. Thank you.